Men over 40 keep telling me, I've grown up, my style hasn't. If that's you, this fixes it. In the next few minutes, I'll give you 5 steps to build a signature style that feels authentic, looks sharp, not trendy, and actually fits your life. Pay special attention to step 4. It's the reason a full closet can still feel like you've got nothing to wear. Let's make your style match the man you've become. Discover your color palette. The first step is to discover your color palette. The right colors, especially near your face, make you look energized, healthy, and confident, while the wrong ones can leave you looking tired or washed out. Start by looking at your skin undertone. In natural light, look at the veins on your wrist. If they appear blue or purple, you likely have a cool undertone. If they look more green, you probably have a warm undertone. If you see both, congratulations. You have a neutral undertone that works with most colors. What does this mean practically? If you have a cool undertone, colors like navy, gray, crisp white, and jewel tones like emerald green or sapphire blue will make you look your best. If you have a warm undertone, colors like cream, olive camel, and warm browns will be more flattering. But remember, use your palette as a guide, not a set of rigid rules. Knowing what suits you gives you an edge, but your personal favorites matter too. Sometimes confidence wearing a rule-breaking color can make an outfit look great. For example, I have a warm undertone, which means deep burgundy isn't technically my best color. But I have a burgundy sweater that I absolutely love. It makes me feel confident, and when I wear it with the right pieces, it works. The point is to know the rules so you can break them intentionally. If you want quick confirmation, a professional analysis or online palette quiz is an option, but most men can figure it out with this method. Once you know your best colors, shopping becomes easier. You'll gravitate toward pieces that work together naturally, creating a more cohesive wardrobe where everything complements everything else. Here's a quick check. Are you cool or warm-toned? Type cool or warm below. I'd love to know. Define your authentic style identity. Step 2 is to discover your authentic style identity. This is where many men over 40 struggle. They know they don't want to dress like they did at 25, but they also don't want to suddenly start dressing old. When I started my styling journey, a coach told me to go on Pinterest and find styles I liked. My immediate thought was, I have no idea what I like. Sound familiar? Here's how to break it down. First, think about a celebrity or public figure whose style you admire. Someone around your age is ideal. Maybe it's George Clooney's classic elegance, Jason Statham's minimalist edge, or Jeff Goldblum's creative flair. Next, go to Pinterest and search for that person's style. For example, George Clooney style or Jason Statham fashion. Start saving images that resonate with you to a board called My Style. Aim for 15 to 20 images. Now for the important part, analyze the images you've saved. Look through the images you've saved and identify patterns. What specific elements keep appearing? Is it certain colors, particular types of jackets, a consistent silhouette? Let me show you how this works. If I search for Idris Elba style and save images I like, I might notice he often wears well-fitted navy blazers, simple monochromatic combinations, and adds interest through texture rather than bold patterns. I'd write these observations down. The goal isn't to copy someone else's style, but to understand what elements appeal to you. This becomes your style blueprint, a reference point for future decisions that ensures consistency rather than random purchases. When you shop or look at your closet, you'll have clear guidelines. Does this align with the style identity I've defined? Becomes your filtering question, eliminating much of the guesswork. Now that you have a clearer picture of your personal style blueprint, it's time to take the next step, aligning your clothing choices with the reality of your body today. Before we dive into that, what part of defining your style identity resonated with you most? Share your thoughts or your favorite style icons in the comments. I'm eager to hear from you. Dress for your current body. Step 3 is about dressing for your current body. I take a different approach from traditional styling advice. Forget about rigid body types like apples, pears, or inverted triangles. These categories tend to put men in boxes and feel outdated. Instead, focus on a simpler, more empowering strategy. Emphasize the parts of your body you like and create visual balance where it's needed. Here's a valuable, if slightly vulnerable, exercise. Stand in front of a mirror wearing clothes that fit well. Look objectively and identify 3 to 5 features you like, maybe your shoulders, chest, height, or forearms. The strategy is to accentuate those features while balancing other areas. For example, if you like your shoulders but feel less confident about your midsection, opt for jackets with structured shoulders and a slightly tapered waist. Proud of your height? Avoid breaking your silhouette with high-contrast color blocks that cut you in half visually. This is where the concept of illusion dressing comes in, using visual techniques to create balance. If your shoulders are narrower than your hips, wear patterns or darker colors on top to add visual weight. If the opposite is true, reverse that approach. But above all, fit matters most. No matter your shape, ill-fitting clothes will never look good. The right fit isn't about size, but proportion. Clothes should follow your body's natural lines without straining or billowing. A common mistake among men over 40 is wearing clothes that are too big, thinking it hides insecurities. In reality, proper fit, not too tight, not too loose, is always more flattering. Remember, the goal isn't to mimic someone else or hide your body. It's to present yourself authentically and confidently. Align style with lifestyle and goals. Step 4 is about clarifying your style goals. This is often the most important part of my process when working one-on-one with clients. Style is deeply connected to identity. When major life changes happen, a promotion, retirement, divorce, relocation, your style needs shift too. It's essential to define what you want your wardrobe to say about you. Start by asking yourself, how do I want my clothes to make me feel? Write down 3 to 5 words. Maybe it's confident, approachable, distinguished, or relaxed but put together. Next, consider where you're heading in life. What's the next level for you? If you've recently retired from corporate life but are now consulting or pursuing creative projects, your style should evolve accordingly. If you're dating again after years of marriage, your wardrobe might need to reflect this fresh chapter. Think about your typical week and the environments you navigate. How much time do you spend in formal business settings versus casual ones? Do you travel frequently? Are you active outdoors? Your wardrobe should reflect your real life, not an imagined version. One client told me his goal was to look like I still care, but I'm not trying too hard. Another wanted to dress in a way that commands respect in business settings, but doesn't feel stuffy. These specific goals become your North Star for all style decisions. Also consider practical matters. Maybe you want a wardrobe where everything coordinates easily, cutting down on morning decision fatigue. Or perhaps you want versatile pieces that transition seamlessly between different parts of your life. When your style aligns with your lifestyle and goals, getting dressed becomes effortless. You're not just putting on clothes, you're expressing who you are and where you're going. Wardrobe edit. Step 5 is to do your wardrobe edit. Now that you've defined your color palette, style identity, body strategy, and goals, it's time to apply these insights to your existing clothes. This is where the real transformation happens. The 4 steps we've covered give you a clear framework for evaluating what stays and what goes. Start by taking everything out of your closet and grouping items by category: tops, bottoms, outerwear, etc. Then, evaluate each piece against your new criteria. Does this shirt complement my color palette? Does it align with my style identity? Does it fit my current body well? Does it support my lifestyle and goals? Create 3 piles: yes, maybe, and no. The yes pile contains items that meet all or most of your criteria. The no pile is for items that clearly don't work anymore. They're the wrong color, wrong style, wrong fit, or don't serve your current life. The maybe pile is for items you're unsure about or that might work with alterations. Be honest, but not ruthless. This isn't about getting rid of everything and starting over. It's about curating a wardrobe that works for you now. After sorting, take a step back and look at your yes pile. Do you see cohesion? Are there obvious gaps? This becomes your shopping guide, not random purchases, but strategic additions that complete your wardrobe. The maybe pile deserves a second look. Sometimes a simple alteration, hemming pants to the right length or taking in a shirt, can transform an item from almost right to perfect. Consider what's worth investing in and what should be released. For the no pile, consider donating, selling, or repurposing items. That expensive suit that no longer fits your lifestyle might find new life with someone just starting their career. Remember, you don't need a massive wardrobe. A focused collection of pieces that work together creates more outfit possibilities than a closet full of random items. Most men wear 20% of their clothes 80% of the time. The goal is to make that 20% intentional and aligned with who you are now. One client told me after our wardrobe edit, "I have half as many clothes but twice as many outfits." That's the power of this process. These 5 steps: discovering your color palette, defining your style identity, dressing for your current body, aligning with your lifestyle and goals, and editing your wardrobe, create a system that eliminates guesswork and builds confidence. Style isn't about following trends or spending a fortune. It's about understanding yourself and making choices that reflect who you are. When your outer appearance aligns with your inner self, you project authenticity and confidence. Let me give you a real example. Tom, a 52-year-old executive, came to me frustrated that he looked generic despite spending good money on clothes. After going through these 5 steps, we discovered his warm undertone looked best in earthy colors, his style icons all had a refined, casual approach, and his body looked best in structured shoulders with a clean silhouette. His wardrobe edit revealed he had been buying the wrong colors and fits for years. 6 weeks later, he told me 3 different people had commented on how good he looked, asking if he'd lost weight or changed his haircut. He hadn't. He was just finally wearing clothes that worked for him. I'd love to hear which of these steps resonates most with you. Which area do you struggle with? Drop a comment below and let's continue the conversation. Keep refining your style. And remember, confidence never goes out of fashion.